Hi, my name is Matt Bowler, and in this video we will be taking a brief look at configuring Syslog and SSH using the Cisco Security Device Manager, also known as the SDM. The topology that we have here is extremely basic. I just have my laptop, which is assigned the 172.16.1.10 address on the same subnet as the fast Ethernet 1/0 interface on router 1 here. And then I have a link between router 1 and router 2. Assign these IP addresses that you can see here on the 10.1.1.0/30 network. And I really just have this connection set up to show and generate some messages for our syslog server so we can demonstrate just some of the logging capabilities. To get started, I will bring up my connection for router 1, and I'm going to log in using my password, which is Cisco, all lowercase. Go into enable mode and configure terminal. If I do a show IP interface brief here to list the interfaces and IPs assigned, we can see that the fast Ethernet 1/0 does not have an IP address. So I will configure that interface with the IP address that I have shown in the topology, and we'll go ahead and get this lab started. We'll issue a no shutdown, hardcode the duplex to full, and hardcode the speed to 10 because that is the limit for the loopback adapter that I have configured on my laptop. The next step here is to create a user account and define the HTTP authentication method for accessing the router using the Security Device Manager, and we will just use the local database. So to create that account, I will use the username of Matt with the privilege level of 15 and a secret password of Cisco, all lowercase. Next, I need to specify the HTTP authentication method, and I can accomplish this by typing in IP HTTP. You can see authentication listed right here. And we have several options. We can use either AAA, we can use the enable passwords, or we can use the local database, and we will use the local database for this particular lab. If I do a show IP interface brief, I just want to make sure my interfaces are up. Okay, and I'm going to try and bring up a connection through the SDM. So I open the SDM launcher and specify the IP address that I want to connect to and select launch, and that will launch my default browser. I will be prompted with the password, and I will log in using the username and password that I specified when I created the account on the local database. I should be prompted with another window here and whether or not I want to